These aren't the stories your mother told you. No, these are the other stories.
Today's episode of The Other Stories is So Nice and Sharp, written by Adam H. Douglas and narrated by Josh Curran.
Are you awake? Hey, you awake over there? You're awake. I can tell. I can always tell. You snore. Not too much. Just a little. Enough to tell when you're in Snoozy Town. You're listening. Don't pretend, silly. She giggles. She sounds like a little schoolgirl when she laughs like that. God, it used to turn me on when she did it in the past. But I don't respond this time. I just turn over, pull the covers tighter around my shoulders. Why don't you hold me? I won't bite. That giggle again. The little bitch is playing me. I can tell when she does that. Not that way, anyway. I keep silent, but I can hear her stirring. Are you mad at me? No, I say, my tone short. So why don't you hold me? You used to hold me all night. I loved that. Just don't want to. Why not? Sometimes, fuck it. Sometimes, baby, you're no good for me. Don't be silly. How can love be bad for you? I don't answer. I can hear her pout in the dark. That's how well I know her. I can hear her pout. She sighs a languid sigh. Love is the greatest thing the world ever created, she says. You told me that once, remember? Back when we used to date, when we were figuring things out. Do you remember? I do. I know you remember too. Yeah, I admit, I remember, but that was a long time ago. It's a truism. I think that's the word. I didn't go to school like you, so I'm not sure. I think a truism is something that never stops being true. It's like God or something. Love is never wrong. I don't answer. You're mad at me. I relent. Yes, I say. I'm pissed at you. Silence. She's hurt now, I can tell. I was just playing. Don't say anything, I tell myself. Seriously, you're mad? About what? It was fun when we started, but you never want to stop. We almost got caught last time. I can't do time again, baby. I ain't right. My head's all messed up. They put me on meds in there so that I'm no longer sure what's up or down. I told you all this, baby. I can't do another stretch inside. They're gonna put the pieces together the next time. I know it. I'll know about everything then. Besides, I think... What was I trying to say here? I messed up again. My head is pounding now. Like the messages in my brain are fighting like cats and dogs. I think what we do is... It's what? It's wrong. That's what it is. It's wrong. Love is never wrong. It was always wrong. Then I catch my breath. She's using that tone. Don't give in. You got this, I tell myself. Why was it so much fun? Don't respond, I tell myself. I fool myself into thinking it worked because she doesn't say anything for a few minutes. Do you remember our first date? Jesus, baby, I'm trying to sleep here. It was just a day after we met. We went out to that park. The stars were so bright. The moon was new. Dark. So dark. The air? You remember the air? It was crisp, electric or something. That's what you said. You held me so tight. Stop. Do you remember the girl? Please, stop. She was so dirty. A whore. A dirty whore that corrupts the streets, the cities, life itself. That's what you said to me once. Remember? I don't want to remember. If we're ever going to find out what's wrong with them, we have to continue. Stop. There was the one we saw on Euclid Avenue. The fat one with the wig. She's new, not corrupted yet, not completely. We could find out about how they work before they're sullied. You like it when I use that word, don't you? She enunciates it like a snake in her mouth, which it is. Sullied. I'm almost weeping now. It's so hard to say no. Let me out, silly boy. Let me out. No, my tone is begging. Who's my big man? Stop. Or was she right? Was she right, silly boy? Are you just a little limp-dicked nobody? Like always, it's a switch that turns on in my brain. The rage, the red, that's all I can see. Even with my eyes closed tight in bed, all I see is the red and the rage. And all I want to do now is get rid of it. And I know only one way to do it. Here's my big man. She giggles like a jailbait schoolgirl as she says it. I'm up before I even know what I'm doing. I walk over to the dresser and open the top drawer. There you are. Hello, silly boy. I reach down and grab a hold of her, grasping her by her handle. Those weird markings, her tattoos, she jokes. Never cold like metal always is, but always warm. I keep her close to my body when we're working in winter. She warms me. She's alive. I don't know how, but she's alive, and I love her so. I hear a harsh screeching sound, like those old modems connecting to the web, but sped up 100 times. It hurts my ears. There's a strange voice speaking a language I don't know. It sounds like a command. There's something wrong with the voice, and it's gone. I'm awake. There's a terrible pain in my right side. I don't know where I am. Oh, sweetie. I taste blood. I'm spitting blood. There's a lot of it. Oh, my silly boy. I can see now that I'm in an alleyway behind some buildings. I recognize it, not too far from Euclid Avenue. I look over. The girl is there, the new hooker. She's dead, like the others. Organs placed neatly in a row beside her. Heart, lungs, her dark liver, her skin, almost all of it removed from her torso. My girl is in my shaking hand, gore-coated and sad, not happy. She's always happy after we do it, but no, she's sad. Why is she sad? But the rage is gone. There's that, at least. Oh, my silly boy. Such regret in her voice. She had a gun, just a little one, but it was enough. Oh, my poor silly boy. But we managed to finish her. Hospital. My voice gurgles, thick with fluid. Sweetie, not for us. And find us out. We have to go. Get up, sweetie. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Her voice is so compelling. I stagger to my feet. Weakly, I shuffle down the alleyway. Small globes of snow are falling. They drop from the night sky, illuminated from the lights along the docks. Waves lazily slap the pier. I'm so tired. I've lost so much blood. It's time, sweetie. Yes. There's so much hope in my voice. Silly little boy. Very much a silly little boy. Yes, we become one. I'm so proud of you. So proud. Stand on the edge, sweetie. I stumble to the edge of the pier. She's still in my hand, warm, loving. Even with all that sticky blood on her, she is so lovely. Is she glowing? She's glowing. How can she do that? I've wanted this so much, baby. My words are a whisper. I've wanted this so much as well. My darling, my love. We will become as one soul, one body. I'm shaking all over, standing with my toes over the edge of the water. It's black down there, so black. I can't see the waves. I can hear them. It's applause, an ovation. I love you, silly boy. Like we did all of them. All the whores, the subjects. I begin with the belly, cutting up the center and opening the folds of skin like a book to reveal my story. I move through the muscle, through the fat, through the subcutaneous, the visceral. She taught me those words. She said she never went to school, but somehow she knew those words and others like peritoneum, rectus, abdominis. Those aren't the words she uses, but she translates for me. From what language? I don't know. The pain is incredible. I don't know how I'm still standing. I see arms holding me, metal arms with hundreds of reticulated joints gleaming in the streetlight, dotted with flakes of snow. There are other arms in front of me, each ending in an eye, each eye reading my book, reading the story of my body. There is something immense below me, in the water. I can sense it, hidden beneath the waves. I reach up with the arm holding my love, steadied by the machine arms that hold me upright still, the arms that rose from the black waters below and begin to cut along my temple, opening the scalp. I am beyond pain now. I cannot see anymore. The agony strips me of my sight. Nothing but fireworks in my eyes. She is so sharp. I can cut through the bones of my skull, even weak as I am. I can vaguely hear her praising me, telling me what a good job I'm doing. I expose my brain to the night air. The eyes at the end of the metal arms reach over me and gaze inquisitive. Part of me wonders, how am I still alive? The rest of me doesn't care. I am becoming one with my soulmate, my true love, my darling. My body is lowered into the black. I know now that I have died, yet I am still conscious. I don't understand, but I am no longer frightened. The water closes over me. I have stopped breathing, so I do not fear drowning. The arms take me into the belly of the thing below the water. I see without my eyes, as if I'm a companion traveling with my body, observing it. Maybe I'm one of those eyes on the metal arms now. I don't think so. I'm something else. I float down a corridor, my body upright still, but no longer bleeding. My heart is stopped. Everything here is strange and unfamiliar. We stop in something that looks like a laboratory. There are other people here. Humans. Their skulls are open like mine, but they walk around as if they are alive. But I know, like me, they are not. A man stops in front of me, and the metal arms lower me to the ground. He looks strange, dressed like a Dickens novel character. He smiles at me. "Welcome, brother," he says with an English accent. "Call me Ripper."
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Other Stories. So Nice and Sharp was written by Adam H. Douglas Narrated by Josh Curran, produced by Georgia Triantafilipoulou, with music by Epic Stock Media and Tom Robson, and sound effects provided by Soundly. The episode illustration was provided by Luke Spoon of Carry On House. A quick thanks to our community managers Jasmine Arch, Joshua Boucher and his eyeless ones Mary Pastrano and Cody Czarzasty, and to Joshua Boucher for helping with our submission reading, and to Ben Errington for the ongoing explosion of content he fires out of his social media canon. Adam H. Douglas is a writer of speculative fiction who lives in Canada with a partner and various dogs and cats. Adam is currently writing a YA science fiction story tentatively titled Perfect Flight about a space race. You can find more of his work at ahdouglaswrites.wordpress.com. Josh Curran is a narrator and writer. He's narrated many episodes of The Other Stories. He's also the creator of the horror audio drama podcast Miscreation. You can follow him on X at @JCurranWriter. The Other Stories is a production of the Story Studio Hawk and Cleaver and is brought to you with a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. That means don't change it, don't sell it, but by all means share the hell out of it. Until next time.